Hey, and welcome to your last video in the Me First Mindset Masterclass. You made it all the way through. Now let's pull it all together. What a wild ride it is being a space holder. And again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time it takes, the energy and the effort and the intention to fill yourself up first, because that's where integrity lies. Now we're going to create an integrity practice. People call it a self-care practice. I have also called it an emotional hygiene practice, but I want you to consider it as an integrity practice, because doing your own work first is the only way that you can show up in integrity with the offering that you want to add to the world and create sustainability in your impact. That is heavy. And I'm going to say it again because I think it's so important. Like the whole point of this whole masterclass is that you feel like you are doing the best that you can in alignment with what you want to be doing in the world. And here's how we do it. So far, you've learned these tools. We learned core purpose, boundaries, a mantra, and a meditation. Those are your tools to create an integrity practice for yourself. Now, let's see how the heck that we do that. If you're following along, please tell me you have your ebook by now. Gosh, if you don't, get on that and follow along, because this is where it gets good. This is the plan. So we're at number 6 right now and we're creating a plan. Let me walk you through the plan. The plan is, first of all, of course, complete this course so you know what I'm talking about. You know what the tools are. You understand it in your bones how to do it. Second of all, gather your materials. I suggest that you actually print your ebook out and you write all over it, right? If you don't want to do that, you can put it on your desktop somewhere in a folder where you can easily access it electronically. And again, I would say do it in a way that you can write on it somewhere, or at least have some notes somewhere. So get your materials ready. Number 3 is set and setting. If you have any experience with shamanic journeying or plant medicine, set and setting will be very familiar for you. If you don't, let me just give you a quick recap of what that is. Where you do your practice and the environment of your practice is important. You probably already know this as a space holder. When you are sitting with a client, you want the space to feel a certain way. And so what is in the space and how soothing and how comforting, and how quiet, and how private it is makes a difference. So choose your set and setting for your integrity practice wisely. And lastly, on your plan, schedule it. Look at your calendar. What's coming up for you? When do you facilitate? When do you hold space? If you're in corporate, that might be every freaking day, right? If you are creating a business where you're coaching, that might be after a summit or after a workshop or after a whatever you do, a breathwork course or a yoga class. So schedule your integrity practice before and after that facilitation. Now, you might be being like, well, what the heck am I scheduling? What am I actually doing here? I'm glad you asked, because I have it all laid out for you. The Me First Mindset integrity practice actually is, number 1, setting an intention with your mantra. So you start with the mantra. I know this was kind of backwards in the ways that we did it here, but for your practice as you go forward, start with the mantra. Look yourself in the face, look yourself in the eyes, say the words of the mantra. They're in the ebook if you can't remember them. Number 2, do an energy clearing meditation. Go back to that recorded video number 5, listen to the energy clearing meditation. Number 3, reground into your purpose. You have to remind yourself why you do what you do. So go back to your notes and read your purpose. If you want to make it really easy on yourself, write out a sentence or two of what your vision and mission are, because that's your purpose together. So write that somewhere, stick it on a wall somewhere, stick it on your computer, stick it on your whiteboard. Make sure that you can see it so that you can remind yourself of what impact you're working on and how to get there. So you start with your mantra. Then you do your meditation. Next, you do your core purpose reminder to yourself. And finally, do a little journaling. This is a great opportunity for you to think back through your boundaries and your energy leaks. How did things go for you during your facilitation? Did you hold your boundaries? Did you default on your boundaries? What did it feel like for you? What needs to change next time? Those are a couple of things that you can look through in your mind as you're processing your experience to help you get to the next level of your facilitation and your space holding. And that's it. That's the entire integrity practice. Those 4 tools in that order, scheduled out with a specific set and setting, and a commitment to yourself, which brings me to our last section here for our masterclass. This is your responsibility. This is your responsibility, and I want you to take that seriously. So I gave you in your ebook a commitment to hold yourself accountable to doing this work. Here's what it looks like. The commitment to self. Take your commitment to the next level by writing out your vision and your mission below. It actually gives you a spot to write it right there. Then sign this attestation and keep it with you in your masterclass ebook to review whenever you need to do this practice, whenever you're doing your integrity practice. So right there, it says, me and my work are important. I see a world where, and then you put your mission and vision there. And then it says, in order to usher that new world into existence, I commit to being the best version of myself. I will do the work of nourishing myself first, meeting my needs first, and embodying the me first mindset so that I can make the impact in the world that I am destined to make. All that's left to do is to write your name there, to sign it, and to date it, and then commit to it. You are set. You are ready. You are equipped with the tools that it takes to put yourself first, to really call in the me first mindset, because you're worth it, because your impact is important, because your impact matters. And I would hate for you to burn out and not make the impact that you want to make in your life. That's the worst case scenario for me. Take care of yourself so that you can be a better version of you, so that you can give people the permission to be a better version of themselves, so you can light the path forward for people that come to you for help. And let's keep in touch. If you haven't, get on the newsletter. That's how you get the ebook. Like and subscribe to this channel so that you can get the podcasts that come out. And reach out to me if you have questions. Join a mastermind and let's get through this stuff together so that I can really support you in becoming the best version of yourself. That's it for this masterclass. Thanks again for watching.